watching, but I gotta have her. It's only right to slap that ass when she walking past. And them red bottom heels and her thong showing. She make that ass go crazy when her song gone. I done threw a few hundred and I'm still tipped. Made it rain on the stage to catch her attention. By the end of the night, I done blew a G. Just to let her know she should fuck with me. She asked me what I'm sipping on, I told her Hennessy. She had a tattoo on that ass, that's a Tiffany. Between that pussy and my pockets, I don't know what's fat enough. She got all these niggas watching, but I gotta have her. It's only right to slap that ass when she walking past. And them red bottom heels and her thong showing. She make that ass go crazy when her song gone. I done threw a few hundred and I'm still tipped. Made it rain on the stage to catch her attention. By the end of the night, I done blew a G. Just to let her know she should fuck with me. She asked me what I'm sipping on, I told her Hennessy. She had a tattoo on that ass, that's a Tiffany. And I ain't even had to ask if she feeling me. I can tell she wanna fuck from the chemistry. Told her when her shirt fall, but we can hit the suite. Now I got her in the bed, rolling swishy sweets.
You got to be the baddest broad in the state. Girl, you bad as fuck. You got to be the baddest. Girl, you bad as fuck. You got to be the baddest. I swear to God, girl, you bad as fuck. You got to be the baddest. Hey, you bad as fuck. You the baddest, baby girl, I swear. You make a nigga do some shit he ain't did in years. A real fit for the hair, legs smooth like Nair. When I go cop the rollie, gotta cop them in pairs. Yeah, you that bad when you riding that jack. True, looking real good from the curves on that ass. I'm a deck star, get it in by the ton. Let's take a ride through the hood, show you where I come from. Going on a strong G, watching tend like the sun. I swear in my eyes, baby girl, you be the one.
Yo, hold on. Yo. Make sure y'all can hear me out there. Make sure y'all can hear me out there. Got you. That's your mic. You can turn it a little sideways. Make sure they can hear you.
Where we at?
Yeah, I can hear you.
You good. I'm solid.
Let me make sure. Say it one more time.
1 2 1 2. Check 1 2. I'm good. I'm solid.
Yeah, you should be good.
I don't see no movement on it. Check.
I hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm good.
Turn it. If you turn it, like turn the mic the other way.
This one.
You can turn it.
Oh, you mean towards me? Oh, yeah. Oh, I thought you wanted it away so it wouldn't get you.
No. Just say my nigga, one of my homeboys did that. I don't know. He talk loud, so it don't really work that well. Yeah. So it is your boy DMarks. If you're not dripping, you're not splashing. If you're not splashing, you're definitely on the Party League. AT2 Nation, do me a favor, hit that like, share, subscribe, do what you do all the things, man. Y'all know we here, we back again, man. Listen with another one. Happy post Cinco de Mayo. I hope everybody enjoyed themselves. I hope everybody got to do something fun. I hope, you know what I'm saying?
It was Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah, yesterday it was. Yep.
Oh, damn.
What do I need to do in my daily reports? This is just me running through just the daily reports. Again, rest in peace to our fallen Cardinal Sierra. That's beautiful, man. We sorry, we miss you, we love you. Keep it gangster. Thank you for the time on your earth. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your time on this earth. Thank you for what you did for us, as always. Anybody else that's fallen, shout out to our homegirl Reese. Y'all know how that go. We lost a soldier, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Rest in peace, Jason, man. He was a cool dude, bro. He showed a lot of game. He gave a lot of, you feel me? He put the sauce out there for real for young niggas, man. Shout out to my little homie Junior. We gonna hold you down, gangster. I promise you, man. Don't even worry about it, gangster. But other than that, man, I've been trying to keep my head high, keeping it up, man. I ain't gonna lie though, just some of the stuff that people go through, it do kind of fuck with, I think, your mental. Right? Wait, what am I doing? I forgot to introduce the cast. I'm DMarks. Hi. That's Todd. Y'all know him. He already sauced up. Ralphie is over there. He just was taking a day off. He got a mic if you want to talk. I don't ever think Ralphie ever gonna say nothing, but y'all just usually see him. I'll let this gentleman introduce himself to y'all. My cool neighbor, I call him my cool neighbor at the pod, man. We call him Unc in the building. Between me and, Fat Juan, we call him Unc. So anytime we see him, it's Unc. You know what I'm saying? So I let him introduce himself to y'all. Go ahead, my brother.
First of all, I didn't know I was on.
Oh, for sure. No, for sure.
But no, I'm Ken, K-Law, shit, man, I'm known by a lot, man. Shit, 7.
What you want him to call you out there?
Call me Ken. Just keep it simple. Just call me Ken. Most people know me as that.
I'm with you. All right. How you feeling today, brother? How's your day?
Man, I'm always good, man. I'm always good.
Mental health? How is it functioning?
Always on top. I'm always on point. Keep a good balance.
That's good to hear.
I know me and you talked about that a few different times, and yeah, I appreciate that.
Oh no, man, for sure. I think as a young homie who's been through so much, you feel me? I always think it's good to just have dialogue with people. You never know what people going through. You never know what you may see. You never know who going through something. So I feel like sometimes just a slight conversation, or just in general, I feel like if you give a person an ear, because you never know who listening. You know what I'm saying? You never know what you might say might affect their day. It might make their day better or whatever, even if it is. You know what I'm saying? Happy or sad, you grow to be around people. Pause. You go around. You know what I'm saying? You usually tend to, once you live. I feel like once you around people and you live around certain people, bro, like you tend to kind of like mesh yourself in. You know all your neighbors. It's kind of like living in a neighborhood, bro. You know what your neighbor at the corner do. Kind of know what your neighbors is. You know the cool neighbors, and you know the neighbors that you got to watch out for. It's just how it is, you know what I'm saying? So I always check on everybody's, like, I don't say I always personally check on everybody's mental health, because that's not true. I would be lying. But, like, when I do have to stop and have conversations with people, I do be like, man, what's going on with you? You straight? Make sure your mental health is good. Just try to make sure that we keep in tune with it, because I feel like as a man, that's very low on our scale. That
right there, that's why I was fucking with you in the first place, because I thought that was like, I'm like, man, that was sincere. My man really asked me out the blue, how am I doing? But okay, yeah, it wasn't in general, and I appreciated that. I'm like, okay, that's different. That's why I asked you, I was like, man, how the hell are you?
That's a fact.
How old are you, dog?
That's a fact. But also to me, true. I just feel like once you go through so much, sometimes you just gotta ask the person like how they doing, because you never know. Like I said, you never know. That may, like, we see, bro, listen, we don't know our date. The one thing we never know on this earth is our date, when it's going to be for our time to go. So I hate to make the beginning of the pod so sad. I'm just saying we don't know that date. So please, by all means, if you can, man, try to make just for anybody, man. Listen, we hate people sometimes, and we hate them to a fault. We hate them to a point where we get sad and we try to, you know what I'm saying? We try to distance ourselves, but we hate it when they're gone and we don't be able to say we're sorry, we apologize. I know I was wrong, you was wrong. We never get a chance to have that two-way street conversation. And you standing over their casket and you saying that. Listen, older, younger, in between, whatever it is, bro, sometimes I just think personally, bro, we have to learn how to make amends. But in making amends, don't reflect on the past. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, if you're going to do something, be genuinely to take that step forward, to keep going forward. Don't revert back once it's going good. Because that's, to me, I always look at that's a person that's just the opportunist. You take an opportunity to do something. You think this could be a lucrative business or something for you right now. Mm-hmm. And that's not genuine to the average person, especially people my age and younger. They can spot the non-generosity in that action. And when they call you on it, I feel like a lot of the older generation be like, you don't got that right to call me on my bullshit. You see what I'm saying? And I feel like that's an unfair street. Because at some point we get to an age where, okay, I put respect on your age, you know what I'm saying, in your legendariness. Parent, non-parent. No, for real though, like parent, non-parent. But you do have to start respecting me as an adult. Even if you raising children. Like at some point you got to respect your daughter or your son as an adult.
Well,
I'm just...
Yeah, just from that right there with the kid things, with respect them as an adult, I kind of take a different approach, where it's like, from day one, from the inception, I give them the respect. I teach them that that's not something that needs to be, you know, that's their God-given right.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
And that's why when they say you respect everybody, everybody deserves respect. It's the disrespect you earn, you know, not the respect, not the love. You're supposed to get the love up. You're supposed to get respect. So I teach my kids, like even at a young age, I don't yell at them. We don't use certain words, you know, to even have conversations around my kids. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
From day one, just because I want them to know, even as kids, you still deserve respect. Now you may not know why, so it's my job to teach you why. But at the same time, you still deserve respect. So I want you to come in this world knowing that that's yours. You know what I mean?
I'm with you. Now, and I like that because most people don't take that approach.
Yeah.
You feel me? Especially not saying that you're older, but just knowing that you're older than I am. You know what I'm saying? Especially in your dynamic of age. You know, most people be like, "No, respect me and whatever I think is my law is my law. Don't try to change my law."
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, it's like to a degree, as long as it don't interfere with you.
Right, but in a sense, in an exception, and I might be saying wrong. In a world where you're still saying, "Hey, I'm still going to teach you respect, though.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna respect you in your space.
Exactly.
If I walk into your room, it's your space. I can't just walk in here and bombard your space. I get it.
See, and then what you teach them behind that is since we want them to already know that the respect is yours, it's God given.
That's a
you
fact.
don't have to earn that.
That's
so
right.
What you're teaching you now is discipline.
There you go.
You understand what I'm saying?
There you go.
And focus and so forth. But the respect, no, that's there. That's why we take the time out to teach you. That's why we take the time out to help you walk and then teach you how to drive. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We're still respecting you. But at the same time, we teach you some discipline. Teach you how reason why that the respect is. You have to get that respect.
Now, this is my
And you
favorite
have
question.
to walk in respect.
This is my favorite question. You got kids or just the... Because I know about the baby girl.
I got
That's
two.
my dog.
And I got my son.
Okay. Oh,
You forgot my man.
love this.
The 6-footer.
Good question. How old is your son?
22.
Oh, yes, this is perfect. Because this is going to happen, and I got to know this. Right? It sounds crazy. But listen. All right. When your son went to prom, right? Did he ask for a hotel room?
Yeah.
Did you get the room?
Yeah, let me see. Wait a minute. He didn't actually get us for a room. I'm trying to remember. It's been a minute now. Because my son is very, very, very different. He didn't do jack shit what I was doing. Or what you probably did. He was on something else. And then he came home. He came home the same night.
Okay. I mean,
So-
respect.
So I know where you're going with it. I'm like, nah.
All right, let's just take it off your kids. Let me make the scenario happen.
Shit
Just so
was
I
boring.
can push the scenario. It's not a scenario, but it's just the way that the topic is approached. Because we had a conversation on the pod about double standards, especially from a parental standpoint. You see what I'm saying? All right, so let's just say your son came home, prom, boom, dad. Need that room, baby. It's prom. He come in with your mentality because you said my son don't think like I did or how you think.
That's what I'm saying. Cause
so he walk in.
It's better you ask me because I can tell you like.
But listen,
yes.
all right, boom. But I gotta ask you from the parent standpoint. I can't
Okay.
ask you as the person.
Okay.
Because I know what you would do as
Absolutely.
the person, right? But I'm
Absolutely.
talking about as the parent. All right, bet. Boom. Your son come through. He Birdman hand rub. Hey, Dad, I need that room for the night at the prom. I'm going to the Marriott. It's happening. You feel me? Can you get that for me? And you like, as a parent, what is your answer to that?
For my son, I can't speak in general. I'm only speaking for my son and our relationship. I would have no problem with giving to him at all.
All right,
There
bet.
wouldn't even be a hesitation, honestly.
Okay. Woo, I love it. Give him some snaps. I love that. Listen. Now, let's fast forward.
Okay.
Baby girl come through.
Nope.
She knocking on the door. Yeah, you did it for bro,
I already had the answer. No, hell no.
Why?
No, I'm just kidding. No, honestly, see now, again, I'm gonna speak from my intentions. For what I intend to do as a parent, yes, I will give it to her, absolutely with no problem. The reason why, because I intend to raise her, as, you know, with similar responsibility and maturity that my son has.
There you go.
So I wasn't worried. In fact, to be perfectly honest with you, I was more hoping like, dude, you ain't do nothing.
You want it?
You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
And my son is 100% open. He like, Dad, no. He said, but don't ask me that. He said, no, we had fun and we left. He came home. So, like, you know, that's what I raised it for. I'm joking saying what I would love, but that's exactly what I wanted for him.
Right.
You know, it's a different world for him, and these women is totally different, and the shit that they doing and with their bodies and these diseases, it's just different. So with my daughter, my intention is to raise her with the same, you know, with the same point of view that he had. Whereas even though from a female standpoint, if she was, you know, I would have her enough respect for her, you know, enough trust for her that if she wanted to get a room, I understand she's gonna have fun and she's gonna come home. Now, like I say, you gotta ask me that question now. Once I get to see her, what kind of young lady she grew up to be on her own. Because you know yourself, our parents didn't attend or whatever the case was, and we veer off where we veer off to.
And that's my point, right? So stand with me, right? Because I'm a boy dad, right? So I get the boy aspect of being a dad, right? And you know how you want your son to be like, yeah, nigga, ask for the, yeah, nigga, but.
Not for your little girl.
You don't want that for your little daughter, right? But tell me why not? Because listen, hold on, just hear me out. If I raise the young lady, right? Obviously, that means before prom, right? Before prom, and I'm only speaking hypothetically. I don't know. I don't know how this could happen. Maybe my daughter may lie to me and whatever. If I ever have one of those, right? But what I'm saying is, if my daughter come to me and be like, Dad, I want the room, gang. Like, all right, that's cool. Dad got 3 rules. You hold these 3 rules and we're going to try these 3 rules well before you ever get to prom. So I'll know if you're going to try to, I know when you fucking with my rules and you're not fucking with the rules. Right? So let me say in my 3 rules, all I'm saying is I'm looking at it as Rule 1. Hold on.
1, 2. Remember your rule number 1.
Only right to slap that ass when she walking past. And them red bottom heels and her thong showing. She make that ass go crazy when her song gone. I done do a few hundred and I'm still tipsy. Made it rain on the stage to catch her attention. By the end of the
Pop, you gotta do your editing thing, bro. You gotta do your editing thing. All right, bet. Hello, yo. All right,
Rule number 1.
stay on my pivot. What we was doing. All right, rule number 1, right? Rule number 1 is don't lie to me. If you got a little nigga you trying to come to the room with you and you trying to kick it, just let Dad meet him. Let Dad smoke him over. I cannot fault you for the mistakes you're gonna make. If I hold my daughter back, just think what I'm saying. If I hold my daughter back and be like, no, I'm not gonna give my daughter a room. Now listen, Ashley called, and you fuck with Ashley. You hear what I mean? Like, you fuck with her friend Ashley. And you like, she like, her mama called, yeah, come on, Ken, you know it's cool. The girl's going to the room. Goofy ass mama. Overlooking the shit that just happened. You see what I'm saying? and now she go up there and now she sneaking in the closet to get slammed. No, I don't want that. I would want my daughter to be comfortable enough to come to me and say, Dad, I'm prepared to try it. This is the boy that I think may be able to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm going to prom with this young man, and this is going to be the day. It's going to hurt my soul. I'm telling you, I'm Mike Lowry and fucking Martin. I'm Will and Martin off Bad Boys. Nigga, we got Drake. We doing all. He got a guy. She got a guy daddy, bro. We come into the door with all smoke. Yeah. But I do know in the back of my mind, I gotta know who this little young nigga is, though. I gotta put respect on him. My daughter like him for some reason.
See. Now that's why that's right there. My thing is when you get up to that point, you pretty much know who your daughter is, who your child is by that time. So we talking with 17, 18 years old, getting ready to go to prom. Is if you have to question it, then it's already something wrong.
You hear me? Because what you gonna do if your daughter
you spent the time doing what you're supposed to do as you know as a parent, you should pretty much already lay the groundwork, lay the ground seeds that you can trust your daughter. Like and like you said, you would want her to be, to come to you, Dad, this is what I want. If the groundwork is laid correctly, then she would do that on her own. You won't have to go prior for that. You know what I'm saying? But that's our intentions.
True. And two, you would, if you raised a solid young woman, she's gonna have discernment. She gonna be like, nah, Dad, we ain't even do it. Like I wanted to. I was prepared, but if you cage your daughter up so much before she get to college, what you think she gonna do when she get to college?
See, right there, I was just took me on thoughts on. Listen,
football player. It's gonna be a Kappa, a Omega. One of them niggas is gonna say something to her, and she is gonna.
I went to Eastern. I went to Eastern Michigan, right? And I had a movie. I lived a movie in that fucker the whole time I was there, right? Mm-hmm. And 90% of the women that I was just running through was definitely not on my level because I had been out there. I've been hanging out. I've been going. I've been traveling. So by the time I got there, I was kind of, I was a little ahead of my time.
Well versed.
Very much. They wasn't. This was their first time really having some freedom to be adults.
They was happy that they could stay out past 11 o'clock. They was like, well, this is fly. Now, look at me, sleepy a little bit.
I always knew from back then, I always knew, it was always a such thing as, oh man, you could tell she was sheltered. You know what I'm saying? That was a thing. She's an old sheltered chick. So you knew how it was going to be.
Biggest freak in the world is what?
The most curious one.
Or what? The church girl.
Yeah, she's the most curious one.
She's waiting for what? She's waiting for.
She get to live.
Come on.
So everything is taboo. Everything is sensationalized to her because she ain't experienced nothing. So the littlest bit of anything.
Because her daddy in her room every 5 seconds. Her mama in her room every 2 seconds.
One of the young dude come through say anything smooth, he got her. And all he doing is running down the list. He the worst of them. She just ain't never heard it. He just going through his list.
She in school getting ganged up.
Right. This is the first time she heard some bullshit.
Come on, bro. That's why you create a la in ATL. You see what I'm saying? A rebellious young smart daughter who's smart as hell. Can go to any school in the world, but at the end of the day, she want to go hang out with the hoodlums.
Yeah.
Why you want to hang out with the hoodlums? Because I know that's where I know my father from. My dad didn't show me this side of the hood and tell me the bads, the goods, the ins and the outs about being in the hood.
Like, man.
If you tell me that, then I'll be able to go understand it. Because if you raise a kid in the suburbs, right? Yeah, they're going to be suburban. But when you take them to their cousin's house, they're going to look down on their cousins. They're going to be like, ew, y'all do that? What is that? I've never done that. Right? But let their ass go spend a night over there for a week. They're going to come back just as thugged out as that little kid. You know why? Because now I have to be in their environment. I have to adapt. If I'm here for a long period of time, some of this shit y'all do is kind of fun. I ain't never done this before. I ain't never got to sneak out the crib. We ain't snuck out no window. I just walk out the front door. Y'all literally be quiet. You feel me? Yeah. That getting in trouble start turning into a thrill for them because they've been so privileged their whole life they don't know what it is. That's why I was never privileged. Like I can't No, nigga, you coming to the hood. Not saying I'm gonna put my kid in a harm situation, no, but I'm gonna show you where dad from. Like, you need to see this. You need to know what it is. And I'm not saying I'm gonna take my daughter to the hood. Just be like, oh, you need to know. No. But if I'm going over to one of my homies' house, listen, I'm gonna show you what it looks
you
like.
want to make sure they well grounded.
Yes,
it's the whole thing.
For sure. Know what to see, so you don't end up that 18 and pregnant, because that could happen right at the prom. You so goofy, you just let a nigga just.
Something else like with my son. My bad. Something with my son. What I done. By the time he was 10 years old, he already had a passport with stamps on that bitch.
See, you know what I'm saying? Fly.
By the time he was a young man, he had traveled more places than I had.
That's fly.
And that was my aim, to make sure he was well rounded. So it really wasn't no environment he was gonna feel uncomfortable in. No situation. He didn't grow up nowhere near, he was very privileged. You know what I'm saying? My son he's very, 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 very privileged. But he also knows the sense of giving back. He also stay humble and appreciate everything, even the little things, And he don't look down on anybody's situation. That's how we taught him. So, that's also say I understand exactly where you're coming from. It's not so much just the hood. You just want to make sure that you understand the do's and the nots. It's the difference between the haves and the have-nots, and you want to see what it is. You don't want to never know. But see, my thing is make sure even when you showing them that, make sure that they mental state is the environment that you want them to succeed at. You know what I mean? Practicing where you want them to perform at. So when you taking them there, make sure they still look at it like, no, it's not so much as I want you to feel comfortable. I want you to see the difference. I want you to see the contrast. You know what I'm saying? So it don't be no shock to you. So it's no shock to you.
Cause listen,
know what you want.
What you gotta understand is you can grow up in Beverly Hills your whole life, right? Right? Let's just say this. I'm throwing out a random spot, right? You can grow up every day in Beverly Hills, get accepted to a university as a HBCU, and understand what the fuck a leaking field is. You feel me? Or a pipe is, pause. Or knowing what a backup is. Or knowing what sharing showers is. Or knowing when you got to go to the bathroom and because you share a bathroom stall with 30 other dorm mates on your floor. Like, when you do shit like that is a culture shock to your kids. If they came from never having to share a bathroom. They had a bathroom in their room.
Like simple, yeah.
That's a fucking shock. That's a shell shock to them. They don't know what the fuck to do. And all right, so listen, like I always tell people, like eating noodles. To a broke kid, if I make it to college, nigga, noodles is the thing for me. To a kid that ain't never ate noodles before, he looking at him like, what the fuck are you eating? What are you doing? What is that? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's fucked up because one thing about it is if you grew up in the hood, then you know what these is. Like, at least you had to, you never, and that's why people be looking down like, damn, you ain't never had to eat noodles though? Like, even the rich niggas talk about ramen, like the ramen, you ain't getting no ramen growing up, gang. What's wrong with you? Throw the eggs in there, like sauce it up as a black. You know what I'm saying? We do the fly shit to the ramen. You don't know? You got it. You right. Here, try this. Like, cause nigga eating fried chicken and all that. Like, what's the most? And that's where you get to the point where niggas be like, well, what's the most hooded shit you ever done? Like,
see, now you know what? Now that's like I kind of like when people I deal with, whether it's personal or with business, I got a habit of I don't deal with nobody if they ain't been through no adversity. You know what I'm saying? But if you ain't really been through nothing, if you ain't had nothing to sacrifice, if you haven't lost anything, if you been hurt, then there's no really, you ain't prepared for nothing. You haven't prepared for nothing, to go up and down.
That boy talking crazy now. Talk that shit.
That's why. So like when you say that, it's like it's like every woman that I ever fell in love with, 9 to 10 had a fucked up past. Had some hard shit they went through.
Listen, you about to lead right into my next question. But go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? But it turned them into a real solid, caring, beautiful person. Because they've been through so much, so now they don't want to put you through that. You know what I mean? And that's the shit. Same with business. I'm like, man, if you ain't never lost nothing, how do I know if you prepared to really go up and down through this shit I'm trying to do?
And oh fuck! All right, see, listen, and I feel like that's my biggest. It's my biggest dilemma right now in my life, right? when it comes to like business, right? The pod. Are you really ready to take the journey? Like, a lot of motherfuckers don't be ready to take the journey. You don't make money when you start a business. Right? I think a lot of people look at it like, I should be paid for everything that I do. Right? And that's cool. But when you starting something, you don't get paid for it. No. That's the benefit. That's the small, minute benefit of it. You really just sitting around investing a bunch of money to keep trying to make whatever you're doing better. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? And when everybody around you don't have that mentality and they feel like they should be paid for their services, I feel like that's where the business implode, because it's always like you got this person and this person thinking about the business, but everybody else thinking about themselves.
Well, yeah.
And that's why I agree with you when you say, have you really ever been through something? My encouragement to everybody, when I do a pod with anybody, like when I do a podcast, I always see, like, I really test the limits to see what you can do in this space. Cause I'm telling you, I can go stand on any podcast with anybody and handle my own. Mm-hmm. I can handle my own. I'm very well read. I'm very well researched. Whatever you want to talk about, just send me the topics. We can kick shit. I'm gonna tell you some real shit. Like, my man's here brought me around for one of his interviews. He was just doing some interview shit, but we was doing like a Vlad style interview. You feel me? I'm on camera by myself. And he just asked me, like, man, what's something new that you see? And I'm like, bro, the WNBA. I put him hip, like, bro, put him down before the WNBA even ever took off. This was 2-3 years prior to the WNBA taking off. Mm-hmm. You feel me? I'm like, bro, what people don't see is the WNBA is gonna start. They starting to pick up something. They starting to get the stars. Men are starting to be lustful over the women in there. Just the same way women. And see, I think people look at this as very sexual or sexist. Because
I got a theory behind that, but go ahead.
But listen, and I want to hear your theory. But listen, like, people look like at this as sexist or like a bad thing that men are lustful over WNBA players, right?
See, and I was like, that's what I wanted to interject on, because what it is it is sexist. It's sexist as hell. But what they do is called marketability.
But that's not true.
No, and that's 100%.
Hold on. Okay, wait. Stay right there.
Because I'm older than you, so now
I understand. I'm with you. No, I'm with you, and I want you to. I love the challenge, right? So I can explain myself. The reason that you can't say it's sexist is because what do women do for the NBA players? Can we call that sexist?
The cheerleaders?
The women that watch the NBA, what are they doing? They don't watch the NBA because they like basketball. They watch it because Steph Curry is playing. He's cute.
Yeah.
He's handsome.
Absolutely.
He's a handsome young man.
So
they're sexualizing the players, right?
Absolutely.
Oh my God, look at how small his shorts. Why do you think the NBA shorts went back to the 80s?
Yeah.
They got the small shorts on. They trying to show something. These niggas are selling. Selling sex.
Absolutely.
What's the difference to a man that's looking
the
at?
same.
And that's my point, because it's like you can't say, oh, it's sexual over here. Men only sexualizing over here because it's a man thing, and then y'all over here as women doing the exact same fucking thing.
It's sexualizing in every fucking sport. Every sport.
Why you think the NFL wear tight pants? Like, come on.
But they call it being marketable.
True.
If your ass ain't sexy, you're not marketable. If you're not smiling, you ain't having no charisma, you're not marketable. But let you be a pretty ass motherfucker. Let you be a fine ass a boxer and all in shape and successful. Of course you marketable. Of course they're gonna put you in some bikini ass. Of course they're gonna have you riding around the horse spray with some of the ladies. You wish you like me. Of course they gonna have you doing that shit.
No,
because sex sells.
And that's
the WNBA did not blow up until they had some marketable, beautiful, athletic sports women. Now,
which I feel like a lot of people missed a lot of women in those eras.
It was like three.
It was like
three. It was like three back then.
You can't do that.
Okay, four.
Dawn Staley. 1. Candace Parker. 2. Lisa Leslie.
3. That's it.
Look at you. You gotta know Ivory Letter. No, you gotta know Ivory Letter. If you never seen Ivory Letter,
my
from
point
North Carolina,
they wasn't in the forefront where you can come up there and spit them life like that. Now you got a few that you can. Angel Reeves. You got a few you can.
I'm not saying nobody.
And not to mention, not that they just pretty.
Fly J. Shout out to my dog Fly J.
Not that they're just beautiful women, they beast on the court.
They are.
They are
Cameron
marketable.
Brink.
Yeah, sexist and fuck
I feel like,
that
but I feel like also women basketball, and I always say this, even as a young man who watched women's basketball as a kid growing up, like I was a big women's basketball. Like shout out to the Shock, we won 4 championships. Like I was watching them. That's how I even knew who Ivory. When she joined the Shock, I was like, hey, we won a championship again.
Yeah,
Watch this.
me and you both. We was in rarity. Yo.
Yeah, so it's like, but what I'm saying is, I paid attention to the W.
Yeah,
and not only the W, I paid attention to college. What you gotta understand is the NCAA for women it's a different sport. It's a lot of jump shooting. It's a lot of crossovers. It's a lot of fundamental basketball. If you don't really like fundamental basketball, then you probably would never watch the NCAA for women. You would never watch the W because that's what they do. They make the right pass to get the perfect shot. That's what they do. In the NBA, of course, if LeBron cross a nigga over and dog do some stupid shit, and LeBron gonna dunk it. It's just because there's no dunking in the WNBA that y'all don't love it. But I think the reason nowadays it's more popular is because threes became more popular. So now that y'all want to see great shooting. Well, in the W, that's always going to be a great shooting.
Plus, you guys do remember, me and you, what we talking about was 10, 15 years.
This is true.
This is a whole nother generation now.
This is true.
You know, so
this is true.
And they growing up with the marketing already there in place. Mm-hmm. We watched the marketing become a thing.
Rickea Jackson, Detroit's own. Shout out to her.
You know what I'm saying? So, and then you got direct access with social media. So now they come up with hype videos to hype these chicks up individually. They didn't have that before.
That's a fact.
You know, the times has changed. It's a beautiful thing for them too to change. You know, to see where it's going right now.
Since we right here in sports, because I do want after the love question, I do got a love question though. I do want to ask, but since we right here in sports, let's talk about it. Game 7, smoke niggas, smoke niggas. We ain't even playing. Listen, hello. Hey, Orlando, pack it the fuck up. We tornadoed you niggas back to Orlando. Fuck out of here, nigga. Hey, Pop, PB no J, sorry. And Ben Carroll, I like you. I'm not gonna lie, you really nice. I kind of fuck with you, gang. I feel like if Pablo Ben Carroll could go somewhere else, he'd be a dog. He would go.
Send his ass right over here with us.
Listen,
we'd trade a couple motherfuckers for him.
I sent Tobias Harris over there.
Not enough. We sent Tobias and Stu. I sent Tobias and Stu.
I don't know.
As much as I love Stu.
No, we need Stu.
We love Stu.
You know why we need
to
Stu?
Get Paulo to rock with K? Oh no, I'll sacrifice Stu.
I might send Duncan in that trade. Duncan might have to go in that trade. Tobias, Duncan, and maybe
anybody else you yelling. I'm with it.
I don't know
anybody else.
The reason I say I don't want Stu to go is because then
I didn't say I want Stu to go.
No. What I'm saying is the reason I won't put Stu in that trade is because I like Stu using his 6 fouls to punch niggas. I like that. I'm not. That's the Detroit way. That's the Detroit way.
If you had the opportunity to get Paulo at the same
and they want Isaiah Stewart, they want him. Why they want him?
Why
I would want to ask a question. Why y'all want Stu?
Because they see what he did against his ass.
All right. I send him Kevin. I send him Herder.
You remember in Chicago? You remember why they got Ben Wallace from us?
I think Ben went for the money.
He went for the money. But why did Chicago want him? Because he seen what the hell he was doing to them.
But listen, what I'm saying is,
why
they were so ass they had the money.
Why did Michael Jordan want Rodman?
But listen, no. Mike wanted Rodman because that was a championship piece.
But he's seen what
Ben
that man
Wallace.
done to
Hold
them.
on, listen, the Ben Wallace era. Ben went for the money, and Chicago was so terrible that they had the money to give him. That was the only thing. That's why I feel like and listen.
But you can't tell me that wasn't a division move. It had. Come on, man. Think about
6,
it. 7. The man was anchoring. He was anchoring for 7 straight years, causing them niggas.
Listen, and I love Ben Wallace. Let me explain something to y'all. I love Ben, bro. I'm a fucking Detroit Piston slap. Detroit Twin Towers, Part 2, Ben Wallace, the Wallace brothers, all that, right?
I hear a butt coming.
But.
Oh, hell no, not for Ben.
But. We gotta stop. I don't want to say it because I love Ben too much.
Come with it.
All right, listen. We gotta relax on how good Ben is by himself.
Okay.
Detroit as a team defensively, we were a different level of a team. Ben was definitely the anchor of that team because he came with the mentality and he set the tone.
Okay, so you saying without them, he wouldn't been as impactful?
But you got to
Because
also
that's not-
understand,
that's- no,
before
that's
the
not
Rashid trade happened, Ben wasn't like that.
Ben was, yes, he was. Ben was,
He was balling, but he wasn't like that.
Yes, he was. Yes,
Nah,
yes, he was.
he wasn't.
Yes, he was. Yes,
when
he was.
she got there, listen, what I'm saying is when she
elevated.
got there, she turned him into that all-star.
It elevated. No, but Ben was already there. I
can't do that. I can't say that.
Ben was there, man.
I can't say that. He was not an all-star without Sheed.
No, he became.
He was a good defensive player. Defensive player of the year,
became
maybe.
All-star once we got Sheed. I give you that.
But
you gotta
once
remember,
she walked through them doors, that changed the perspective because now listen, at that time in game, when you talking about the Pistons on 2004, niggas wasn't shooting threes like that. She was.
Mm-hmm.
So it gave Ben a different level of coverage.
Yeah, he had one player then.
You feel me?
Yeah,
And
one-on-one. Yeah.
listen, we give Ben a lot of credit for shutting Shaq down. But go back and look at the finals. Yeah, we won. We beat the Lakers. I promise you we did. We kicked their ass.
Yeah.
But go look at Shaq points.
Oh yeah, he
He
still
didn't
Shaq.
stop shit.
He was there.
He
No,
just
gave him hell.
did what he had to do.
He made it real hard on him. For
That's
one man.
all, and that's all I'm saying.
But hold up, but the year before that, before when we had Rick Carlisle, you see what we did. Mm-hmm. You see what Ben did. Ben was defending 1 through 5. Come on, man. No,
he only 6'8", 6'9".
But
He should be able to.
But he still did it though.
But listen, what I'm telling you.
Should be.
I cannot. Listen, all I'm saying is I cannot give somebody a credit. I cannot credit you for something that I've seen somebody do before you. Charles Barkley did that.
So let me ask you this: Was LeBron already LeBron before he got with D Wade and Chris Bosh?
Yes.
So D Wade and them didn't affect his game at all?
What D Wade and I'm only speaking to me and my.
Hold up, but
I think D Wade sharpened the mentality. Bron was Bron before Bron ever got to Miami. But the mentality part, Bron was missing. He was missing that. I'm saying he had it. Like, I'm gonna go be an assassin. I need a team. But what I'm telling you is,
so how come you can't say the same thing for Ben? That's the same exact thing.
But listen, what I'm saying.
Ben was already.
I don't take nothing away. No. I don't take nothing away from his talent. Ben was Ben.
I know what you're saying.
No. What I'm saying is Ben was Ben, and he did his thing. Trust me.
Credit though.
But what I'm saying is, when she got here, they became the bad boys.
When she got here, that's 100%
And
correct.
that's what turned Ben from
But that did for the whole
5.
team.
Listen,
though.
what I'm saying is, it turned him from a 5 to a 10. Now,
5?
listen to what I'm saying. Come on, look,
but
we wouldn't have traded for Sheed if Ben was balling like this. All I'm saying is Sheed wouldn't have been needed if Ben was going as crazy as
She
it
was
was.
the final piece.
He was, but you
was
still
already
also
there.
listen. But listen, what I'm
She
saying
wouldn't
is,
want to come if we wasn't already there.
that's true. But what I'm telling you is, I'm speaking from a kid's perspective who watched that team, right? Chauncey was Chauncey, Rip was Rip. Available at all costs. He was Steph Curry. He was Steph Curry below the 3-point line. Let's say what it was. If you let Rip get I'm talking about a sight of the basket, and he got that basketball, it's automatic. Anything within the 3-point line, under the free throw line.
You're the first person I ever heard describe him as Steph
Without
inside the 3.
Inside the 3-point line.
That's because
what do Steph do?
Because he was always giving to Reggie, but he more like Steph.
But
Steph.
I'm just telling you the archetype. The archetype.
I know you're talking about the way he was shooting and the way
Let's
he was
start
coming
with
up the
Reggie.
screens.
If we start with Reggie, let's start with Reggie. But only reason I don't compare.
But when I look at it, it do look more like Steph off the screen.
But listen, the reason I don't make him Reggie Miller is because of the simple fact when you look at it and say, "Oh, that's Reggie Miller." No, Reggie could actually call for the basketball, give you a move and get it shot. He could. Rip wasn't that. Rip wasn't that. Rip was, hey, Tay, I'm gonna down screen you. I'm gonna give you a 1-2, and once that ball touch my hands, it's going up, and that motherfucker good.
No. Rip was coming off the screens.
I understand that. That's Washington Rip.
No, hell no. That's what made
No. The screens is Detroit Rip. No, that's
he
why I
was
say Steph.
coming up the
But what
screen,
I'm
he was
talking
popping
about
them
is
shots.
Washington Rip was the Rip Richard Hamilton who could
He was
take
trying to
you off the
handle
bounce.
him.
He was trying to take you off
Washington
the bounce.
was trying to handle
But
it,
when
yeah.
he figured out that my game was more
That's why they
exclusive,
traded his ass.
But when they figured out my game is more exclusive off the move,
Yeah.
Steph Curry.
Yeah.
If he was still ripped from Washington, Reggie Miller. He had a two-type archetype, but at the end of the day, he excelled in the Steph Curry role.
Yeah, you did.
Steph
Okay,
Curry
I got
just
you. I'm
extended the
following you.
range
I'm following
of
you.
what Rip was already doing.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? He just took it from the free throw line and took it to the fucking logo.
Yeah, he did.
And everybody
Rip had
followed
the three,
it.
though, too.
He did, but that wasn't Rip game. It
wasn't
wasn't
his
like,
game.
hey, we need a three. Rip, go run around the court 3 times and then get open and
But
then
then
we're gonna.
plus, it was the times too. Back
I
then,
get
they
it. I'm
wasn't
with you.
doing that. They was
get you.
They was taking the arms.
But you know who had that green light when it came to 3-point shooting for Detroit at that time?
Chauncey
You hear me?
all day long.
One shot,
Twice
Mr.
on
Big
Sundays.
Shot. I'm getting this shot. Whatever y'all do,
He had
hey
the green
Rip,
light.
move out my way. Tay, you go over in the corner. Sheed, you go down. Get ready to grab a rebound. You and Ben, cause I'm shooting this basketball.
So if you ain't giving Ben all his, who you saying was the number one on that Pistons squad?
Chauncey. We don't even got to think about that. It was Chauncey Billups. Chauncey was the guy. If it was
Chauncey
nobody
was.
else. Now, who was number 2? Where everybody would probably put Rip there, I would put Sheed.
I'm putting Ben.
No, I'm putting Sheed.
I'm
Because,
putting Sheed 3.
listen, I'm going to put Sheed.
Actually, I'm putting
we talking
Sheed
about
4.
scoring, though.
I'm putting Sheed.
He got to be effective on
Even when he
scoring. Ben
scored-
wasn't scoring. He wasn't a
But
scorer.
listen to me. Even with his, but I'm talking about their system though. Their system.
I get it. But
Their
what I'm
system was built around Ben Wallace.
it,
Yes, it was.
and I'm with you. Because
Yes, it
Tayshaun
was.
was the perimeter.
Yes.
Ben was the
It was
defender.
built around Ben Wallace.
Interior. I
I'm
got you.
trying to tell you, like, you
But what I'm
sleeping
saying
on
is,
Ben, man.
but listen, I'm not.
Yes,
not.
you are. You
Don't
sleeping
do that
on
to
him.
me. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Don't do that.
You just woke up on him, then you still groggy about him.
But listen, what I'm saying is, what I'm talking about is how the points were scored. The offense was ran through.
Well, if you go over that, then actual, no. The officers ran around Rip.
I would go with Chauncey.
No,
I
it
go
was ran
Chauncey,
through-
Rasheed, Rip.
No, it was ran around Rip. I'm trying to tell you, it was ran on Rip. Rip was off screen. He was the first option.
True.
Chauncey was actually like the 4th option.
Ooh.
Yes. Let me tell you why. His job was to get everybody else involved, even including Tayshaun. Tayshaun was not. Tayshaun could create, but Tayshaun was coming off the screen. Tayshaun was catching in the corner. Tayshaun was popping, shooting. That's what his job was. Chauncey, when everything else, when the offense got slack.
Juan said he'll put Prince 2. He said Tay might be 2.
No, he was. He was number 2. Wait. He said 2.
He said 2. Tayshaun 2.
Tayshaun might have been 2.
Tayshaun was
Rip
the
was
corner
1.
3 now.
Rip was
He
1.
was the corner 3. He was mid.
listen.
He was mid. He was hot. What was
He was the
top of
offense
key?
ran around. I'm telling you, because he would run off screen. He would run the offense all the way through.
I go with Rip.
People would
I go
cross
with
screen
Rip.
from him.
You got me. You selling me on the Rip. You
I'm
selling
like,
me on Rip.
my
You
man
selling
might
me
have been
on
right. Because honestly, to be honest with you, she would have been number 1. He never wanted to be. She never wanted to be
But
the main
see,
option.
I only put Sheed 2, right? Let me explain. When we needed a bucket, a go-to bucket, right? It was Rip off the screen. If Rip is denied, throw the ball down
But
low.
listen, even what you're saying,
But
when
listen,
you
it's
needed
like-
a basket, the offense was ran around with screens and movement.
And I understand that.
That's Tayshaun. He right. That was Tayshaun and Rip. After those two, then you talking about Sheed.
But
Then
see,
when
you gotta-
all them got to be, then Big
Chauncey.
Shot will go in his. Ben was never ever an option. Ben would get his off hustle, off oops, off whatever. But
Yeah,
he was never
yes.
number 1. But that's what the sequence was.
And but see,
Now she scored.
But can you? All right,
made
so
him
listen.
number 1
All
option.
right, so listen. Let's go 1-1. Let's go 1-1. Tay, Rip 1-1. Because the screen is an action that can happen. That can happen baseline.
Rip was number 1.
But
I'm
what
trying
I'm
to tell you
saying is, Chauncey walking down. He walked the ball up court. The screen happens.
Mm-hmm.
That's on Ben and Sheed. They set the down screens
Mm-hmm.
for both Tay and Rip. They run to. If Rip open, you hit Rip. If Tay open, you hit Tay. But to me, this is just me. And I can say it's immature basketball. Maybe I'm not really paying attention and you giving me some game. But what I'm saying is, I always felt like it was like, if Rip not open, go to Sheed, right? Down low in the post. If once you make that post screen, Chauncey comes set that's like a screen action. You see what I'm saying? It's like a screen action right there.
But even in
and
that
then
situation,
you go out if she could turn around and shoot that fader, shoot the fade. If not, hit the corner and then make it happen.
Even in that situation, she still is looking for them to move out. He only taking his shot if they not open.
True.
So it's still set up for the movement shooter. It's still set up for the movement shooters.
All right. I like that. This boy is cooking. I like that. This boy is cooking, man. All right. I don't know. I do want to say this because I it's just some little internet shit that's going on. So I do want to kind of get to. No, I'm getting to my love topic. I'm gonna get to my love topic. I'm going to get to it. What is the difference between being in love and loving someone?
That's a legitimate question.
That's a fact. That's a definite.
What's the difference between
being in love and loving somebody?
You know, this chick taught me when I was real young. She said, first of all, love ain't something you can get in. It's not a jacket. You can't put it in and take it off. Love is just love. So you either love somebody or you don't. So that's one. Two, now, what was the second part?
What's the difference between being in love and loving someone?
And loving someone. Well, there we go. The difference is you can't cut it off at all. You love somebody, you love somebody. Period. That's that. Like there's no conditions with love. It's supposed to be unconditional. Love is really not something you're supposed to earn. You're supposed to already have that. The hate, the disregard, the turn your back on them. You earn that. You get that coming. You know what I'm saying? If you fuck me over, now I got to give you that. Well, for day one, when I first meet you, shake your hand, I come shake your hand with the intentions of love. You know what I'm saying? So my love is up for grabs. I'm putting that up front. It's everything else that comes from you earning that shit, from your actions, telling me that my love is being wasted. So the difference between being in love and loving somebody is you cannot cut it off and on. Love is just love. So once you understand that, then there's no need for that question.
He cooked it. Give you some hand claps now. I'm gonna give you some hand claps now. When you're smoking something, I'm gonna give you some hand claps now. What we gotta do is we just gotta talk about it now. What's the difference for me? Now I have a different opinion, I guess maybe because I am from a different generation, or maybe I just have a different factor of being in love. I feel like that's a different aspect of love. That's a different structure of love. I'm willing to do anything for that love. You get what I'm saying? I might do something crazy for that love. Not saying it, but I might get hurt over that love. That love is hurtful.
That ain't love. That's just attachment.
But that's me being in love. Loving someone. I love my mom. I love my dad. I love these people. I love my brother, cousins, all of them. I love these people that I interact with. I love my family. I love the people that I love, right? But the difference between the two for me is one is more, I feel like one is more like when you get hurt in the situation, one hurts more than the other. If I love you and you disappoint me, it's not.
You're talking about when it's intimate love. When it's love, when
I mean,
it's
either or.
Just because the reason why it's like not. I don't mean intimacy and just fucking. I mean intimacy is the care.
Yeah.
Because you have intimate thoughts with your moms and your pops. You have different intimate thoughts with your girl or what. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I just look at it like where the intimacy is. That's where where the feelings get involved. Where now. Because if your mom's who you love and you have intimate conversations with, if she say, "Oh, fuck on you," and kick you out and show up with a new father-in-law, you know, that ain't gonna fuck with you as much. But if your girl do the same thing, then that intimacy will fuck you up and make you want to fuck her up. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, but it's still love. So it's just the different shit that we feel in the mix.
I always looked at it like, I always ask people, do you believe you could have more than one love of your life?
Absolutely.
How? That's a very, what I'm saying is that's a very
you learn damn sure love. You learn how to love people through relationships.
But the love of your life should only come, like a true love.
Man, that's some bullshit statement, man. Get out of here. The
Okay,
love.
talk to
love,
me. I'm only throwing some bullshit out there.
If you meet somebody, when you was in your teens, and you and this person went through hell, sleet, and storm, and you know for a fact this person's 100, and you love this woman. Now y'all grow out of it and you move on. She become what she become. You become your own. That don't change what y'all had, because you somewhere else now, and you got somebody else, and she got somebody else. That does not change what it was, and that was real. That was a love for that moment, for that part of your time in your life. So that don't mean that was the love of your life at that time. Now this is a different time. You're in a different man. You're in a different state of mind now. So now you find this woman and y'all building and so forth, and you have something so for real. Whatever reason it don't work out and you move on, and you find somebody else. But that don't erase what you and her had. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, you can have a billion love in your life.
I like this.
And sometimes you need them all so you can be prepared for that last one that you really you fully seasoned and well-rounded for. You have to. Remember we said, if you ain't been through that, how the fuck you know what you prepare for?
See how I full circle see? I be working, boy. I'm telling you, I be working. I'm a journalist, guys. But no, listen, like, and that's true, right? I always got to say, like, I be hating to tell people, but sometimes on this podcast, we clearly got to play devil's advocate because we always got to ask that.
You gotta ask questions.
You feel me? And I always say, like, women always talk about, like, not women. Let me not put this on women. But people always talk about, like, just in general, that they only have one love, and one true love, right? And I believe that that's not true, because I'm with you on the aspect of what you're saying. In time periods, everything changes and people have different outlooks on life. And what I might have wanted then, I don't want now. And that's where my love of my life may have changed. You know what I'm saying? But what I understand is people go and look at every relationship as this is the person for me for the rest of my life. And that's not always true. Like, y'all don't align on certain things. Y'all don't think about certain things. Y'all don't even try to factor in it. And then y'all end up with a kid and that really fuck up the world. Like, not saying it in a bad way. Everybody deserves to be a parent if that's what you want to do. Like, I believe it, but I just say, like, every child don't deserve the parents that they may be brought in this world to, because y'all really don't know each other. Y'all really don't. Y'all as parents didn't really think it through. You know what I'm saying? Because you went and hung out with and I'm speaking to my young men. You went and hung out with a little chick you knew only wanted that cheese. She done got pregnant. Now what you gonna do, gangster? She calling for everything. What you thought? What you think? Like, what's wrong? You heard? All right. To my ladies, let me speak to y'all from a male's perspective. You asking that man for money, right? But let me tell you from a male's perspective, bro. Men have ups and downs. More downs than ups if you really think about it, because we always trying to find the next step to do something else to provide for the family. So we gonna always try to put something back into something that we trying to create. So was you prepared to take the journey until he become what he trying to till he really accomplish what he trying to do? A lot of y'all women not really trying to take that journey. So if you're not trying to take that journey, then that's a tough road for both of y'all, because the kid is going to suffer knowing that his dad is trying to make shit happen. Every nigga in the world don't make $100,000 a year, gang. Some niggas make $15 an hour. You know what that leads you to? 30, 45, maybe. Just doing rough math, $45,000 a year. Everybody ain't 50 bands a year, bro. Some niggas ain't bus drivers. Some niggas can't get to that level, gang. But what are you willing to build with that man? We not talking about 50-50, bro. Like, I don't want it. But 50-50 to me, and I said this on this podcast before, bro, like 50-50 to me is like, if I pay the rent, are you going to pay the lights, the gas? Can we get that from you? Can we get the internet bill paid by you? Can we get the fucking Netflix bills paid by you? What are we doing here if I'm always paying everything? How can I, if I'm not a millionaire, how do I get to to that provision state for you? I'm never going to do that. If I don't make $100,000 a year, I'm never going to get to that provision state for you. So I'm just deserving to never be in a relationship. I watch women every day tell us what men are supposed to do. I have a question. I really, truly have a question. My question is, what do you want from a male? The only people in the world that go through more scrutiny in the world is black men. We get shitted on twice. It's tough from our own women. I understand it now why black men go and date outside their race. I get it. I watched the conversation today. Just women in general, bro. It was just like, I gotta get to the question. Hold on, because the question was crazy. My thought pattern was, I wanted to bring a woman on just because I really be wanting women to answer these questions for me, because they be making it seem like we don't really have these questions. So I just be really wanting to know. But the question is, what can a man provide for you outside of money? Y'all don't care about nothing else but the money. Like, I'm telling you what it is. I'm not saying that to every woman. It's some women out here that's special, that understand it. But those women are either raising sons, have brothers, or they had a father in their life. Let me explain to y'all again. They raising sons, have a brother, or they had a father in their life, bro. But for the rest of the women in that, listen, let's have the conversation, bro. I don't want no smoke. I don't want to be called sassy. Reese, what's the deal? I don't want to fight. I don't want none of the sassiness. I don't want people to be mad at me. I'm just asking, what can a man provide for you that's not financial and not sexual? Let's take the sex off the table. No sex, no money. What do you want from us? Because anything else, women tell us they already have and they already doing it, and you're already being adults. I feel like that's just you being an adult, because I feel like adults are adults. But what we doing? If you don't follow the logic and you don't follow none of the stability that we trying to offer, and it's always a pushback because, the question was, can a broke man lead you?
Can a broke man lead you?
That's what a man asked on Facebook. He asked the ladies, can a broke man lead you? If you would have seen the comments, oh my fucking God, bro.
They went in.
They said to homelessness, hunger. Bro, it was just like, bro, listen to, and listen, it was one girl. I have to say this, and I have to give her credit. It was one woman. She said, well, that depends on the mentality. What is his mentality? Is he broke financially and he ain't got a mentality to go strive for better? Or is he broke mentally where he just feel like, I want to sit on the couch and do nothing? I'm paraphrasing her statement, but I'm telling y'all what she was saying. And when she got to the basis of her statement, it was like, you know what? I can go with that. I can roll with
see,
that.
that-
I can
that-
roll with you.
Now that's what I was gonna say on the flip end. And I'm like, what kind of woman? It depends on what kind of woman, would actually, with who answered it. Is I guess it'd be different responses from different types of women. So that was my thinking. Like the woman who would accept him. Well, I wonder what kind of woman that would be. You know what I'm saying? Like she would have to be somebody, just to throw it out there. Like she would have to be stable already. She would have to be everything that he isn't. Or she would be able to, like your girl said, she would be able to see past, his pocket and see what kind of person is he? What's his ambition? Is he a result of bad luck?
But do
or
we
result
not
of
have off
trying?
seasons? That's what
That's
we
what
not
I'm
have off
saying.
seasons?
Is he result of bad luck or not trying, or is he a down spell? Or she willing to see the person and not the circumstances?
That's a fact. I like that.
That's when I'm like, that was a hell of a question though. Can a broke nigga lead you?
Yes. And listen, Reese, you killing this shit. She said, I'm a dominant woman, and the only thing that usually trumps me is a dominant man. True. And I get that. Trust me, I'm with y'all. Like, that's why I'm asking. Like,
ask her what would she do with a man who wasn't a dominant man? What would you do?
She would run him over.
She probably wouldn't even.
I would. I can listen from just knowing that she's one of our favorite commenters. Like the conversation we had. She done been through a lot of the seasons for us, like a lot of the episodes with us. Yeah. I'm speaking. I don't know. Reese, you heard him. He asked the question: what would you do with a non-dominant man? How would you respond? So I'm only speaking for me and just what I think from having these conversations with her in the comments. I believe she would walk all over that nigga.
Probably wouldn't even give him the time though.
No, she probably would. Depending on how, like, if you spending some money, take her on a few dates, she'll probably let you do that. Like, that probably would happen. You know what I'm saying? But she would definitely crip walk all over you.
He got to be more dominant.
Yeah, she would crip walk all over you. Yeah, she'll crip walk all over you. She'll crip walk all over you. I run him over. Look, I said that. I run him over. It would be too easy. And I listen, and I get it. Sometimes a dominant woman, and I'm with her, a dominant woman do need a dominant man, somebody that's gonna actually be like, look, you tripping. Like, nah, I ain't trying to hear that. I'm not going for that shit. Move to the side. But also, sometimes a dominant woman could actually mesh with a nigga that's not as dominant. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. His dominance may come in, hey, you heard what my wife said. You heard what she said. You heard what she did. Whatever she want, that's what I want for her. I don't care. Yeah. I'm here for whatever she want. Make it happen. Yeah. A lot of women are comfortable as dominant women in that role. You know what I'm saying? You heard what she said. I'm going to do what she want. That's what she want. Whatever she want. Hey, look, your word. Happy wife, happy life.
Cause see, I'm very much a dominant man. But I also it's like I don't try to dominate my woman. You know what I mean?
Hey, listen.
It's like I'm dominant everywhere else except for, when it comes to her.
That's
like my natural mentality, my natural instinct is to be aggressive, but I try to tone it down. I try to always remind myself, no, this the woman, this the household.
Listen,
this the middle of the household.
True, and I'm with you, right? But until it's a certain point. It's like always a fine line, right in between. Because when I say that fine line, I'm talking about the aspect of where it's like, no, I'm still him. Like when I say, hey, everybody in the house shake. I want everybody to move. I want her to even turn around and be like, fuck wrong with you? You feel me? Hey, I said, hey, I want the kid to hold on. What the fuck? He said, hey, hold on. That's dominance. I win. I still got my voice in the house.
Absolutely.
I'm going to still try it every once in a while. If I'm watching football, hey, y'all too loud. Shut that shit down over there. I don't want to hear that shit. Put your headphones on or something. If I got that point, I'm dominant. I'm winning. And women love that. And I can understand a woman that would love that, appreciate it.
That's automatic.
You know what I'm saying?
When the kid gets a little too wild and you got to use a little bass because she got this softer voice. Yeah. That's
not controlling, but help me.
The family
make
hierarchy.
Decisions with me. And I also understand that too. See, listen. This is why I say a broke man could lead you, even though he got he has that money mentality, or he has a different mentality, not a broke mentality, but he's in that mentality. The reason I say he can lead you is because help her make decisions. I might not financially have the money to make the decisions, but that doesn't mean that I don't make the best decisions.
Right.
Because I came from a struggle position, I might be you might be like, hey babe, let's go spend $160 on dinner at Applebee's. No, nigga, let's take 60 of that dollars. Let's go to the grocery store. I cook and make this easier. We save $100 and we have a better time. We get what we want.
That, you know, I come from the old. Remember the old saying is, behind every strong man is a stronger woman.
That's a fact.
I 100% believe that for real.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's
yeah,
a
you're
fact.
supposed to be dominant, but my thinking is because when it come down to it, it's like with me and we used to size up you do. We take it back to the playground aspect. Like if we on the playground, I beat your ass. I don't want to feel like that with my woman. You know what I'm saying? So knowing that she could never physically do shit with me, then why would I want her to feel slightly intimidated by me? You feel me?
That's a fact.
That's what I'm like. So like now, like I want her to feel like, you the beast of the household. I'm your beast. I work for you under these circumstances.
True.
You know what I'm saying? But when it comes, I'm the head of the household in the aspect, but she the center of it. She the reason why I'm the head of the household.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. No,
That's
I'm
how
with you now.
like,
Nah, I'm with you now. I'm holding you down now with that because I don't want to be the person when I come home. I kind of want to take off my dominant hat.
Yeah.
A little bit. Not saying that. Now, if you need me to make a decision, I'll make a decision. If you need me to do something, I will.
Dude,
you know what I'm saying?
I don't even talk on the phone. I don't talk business on the phone. When I'm walking in the door, I stop telling, hey, dude, I'm going to call you when I get back into the truck. Give me a few minutes. I don't even want to have that energy in my household. You know what I'm saying? I'm already a temperamental motherfucker anyways. So I damn sure be trying to woo-side my way through my environment. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
So I try to bring that to the crib. Like, I don't want to be, I don't want to be the uptight dude at home.
That's a fact.
I want her to feel, my voice is just as soft as hers. I want the environment to be soft as hers. You know what I'm saying? When I leave, that's a different story.
And that's my point, Reese. I'm with you. She said, my man is my daddy and I'm his first big baby. Which I get that. And then she said, but in front of these kids, united front. And listen.
That's right.
Listen. In front of them kids,
Especially
guess what?
in front of them kids.
Listen, especially in front of them kids. Guess what I'm going to do? Did you ask your mama?
Yeah. Did you ask her?
Did you ask your mama?
Don't try to separate. Don't try to divide and conquer.
Do not come in here and ask me a question that you already asked your mama. Don't do that. Start with me first. Pause. Like I'm not messy or nothing. But if my kids is smart, they would start with dad first. They would start here with me first. You know why? Because if you start with me first, that would always make maybe your mom might be on your side a little bit.
I gotta prepare myself for that shit, man.
You see what I'm saying? Because and that's why I'm
spoiled the shit out of my daughter.
But listen, and that's why I'm scared to have a daughter.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm scared of it. I'm never gonna be ashamed to tell nobody. I'm scared to have a daughter because I believe my daughter I'm gonna give her a lot of game. I'm gonna teach her a lot of things. You feel me? My daughter might walk around with a male's mentality. You get what I'm saying? How gamed up she gonna be. You feel me? But one thing about it is I want her to be a young lady. I want her to be very lady. And I get
I had all of that.
All them games. But I want her to be able to. But I also understand being a young lady. Dad got rules, bro. Dad got rules. No leggings before 18. No leggings before 18. Come, please. Jeans, jogging pants,
Lululemons.
Please, just don't do that. Don't make your dad have to. Cause I'ma smack the face off a nigga if he looking at my daughter in the wrong way. And I don't want that. I want you to be a young loud. Like, listen,
dude, that's gonna be hard.
And I get it. I truly get it. Cause I'ma fight with her mama about it, and she gonna be like, "Why she can't wear it?" And I'm gonna be like, "I gotta fight with my mama about it, cause my mom gonna be like, I bought her the damn shit she can wear." All right, listen. What I'm telling y'all is, just. Can we not do that though? Like, why y'all want to send me into a heart attack? Because when somebody do something foul to our daughter or my daughter, now I gotta go be the nigga that crash. Cause I'm gonna crash. I'm not. We ain't even gotta talk about this, bro.
I'm gonna spend so much time, schooling her on every aspect of this shit. Cause I'm gonna make her understand. Like, look, if you truly love daddy, you're gonna follow my rules step by step. unless you want to come see me behind some 2-inch glass and shit, paying for commissary.
It is
for
these
the next
niggas.
30
It
years,
is.
I'm gonna kill the fuck out somebody. I'm telling you. So please, sweetie, with all your heart,
Please.
just follow.
But
these
it's not. Listen.
guidelines.
Also, have friends that raise their sons right. Listen, and I'm right. I'm with you.
We don't know. We can't control what's in
Listen,
their
I'm
household.
with you. No, listen, I'm with you. I'm totally with everything that y'all saying. It's not the girls and the way y'all dress. But what I'm telling you is at a certain age, certain women, certain girls are blessed differently. I'm just telling
Yeah.
you. It's some 16-year-olds out here that look like they 28.
See, when we was younger, it wasn't as rampant.
They had the
Now-
little bobs with no titties and barely a butt when he was growing up. You see what I'm saying? All I'm saying is I'm not mad at that. If my daughter is into cheer, dance, go experience that. But when we outside at McDonald's, please just wear some jogging pants or some jeans. And listen, wear it around dad. I don't care what you wear around your mama. I'm not with you. I cannot help
I
y'all.
don't even want to think that far.
But what I'm telling you is, I get mad at my smelly teenager right now. I have a son. He's a smelly teenager. I get mad at him right now for the way he dressed. But I cannot control it.
My daughter is 1.5. I do not.
I'm
wanna
with,
think
listen,
about that
I'm
far.
with it. Oh, I'm with y'all. Dance routines, all that shit. I can't do this shit. I can't.
Oh, they talking with the leggings?
Yeah, I can't do it. Listen, I pray my daughter want to play. She want to play basketball. Like I want her to be, but I definitely would love for my daughter like go play a sport, do something. I don't care. I don't care. Just don't invite daddy. Just don't invite. Listen, dad got you. You got my 1,000% at whatever you do, sweetheart. Just I don't know. I don't know. Be smart. Go to college and just don't do nothing. I don't care if you an athlete. I don't. Just be a brainiac. You gonna have a 5.0, 4.0, 6.0. I don't care. Do something else. It's just gonna make me. Oh, y'all trying to make me
You know
aggressive.
the only reason why you feeling like so dead set against it is because you know where the hell all that fucking influence is coming from. See,
Man.
you know, look at that's what's scary. If you want to talk about scary, it ain't the fucking outfit. It's who they see wearing them damn outfits all the time. It's who they influenced by. It ain't the clothes itself. It's them fuckers they see when they see Nicki Minaj and them
Come
and
on.
Megan and them running
Come
around
on.
and talking about what they talking about, wet ass pussy and whatnot.
Not the
That's
WAP,
what make you
not
feel
the
like
WAP.
I don't want my daughter wearing that shit. It ain't the leggings itself. It's because who the fuck is being influenced with? They're influenced by wearing it.
And she ain't gonna be. I thought gonna be shaking them pom poms. No, she not. No, she not. No, she not.
I gotta get out of here.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be crazy. All right, no, I'm about to wrap it up. I'm almost done.
Wrap it up. I'm gonna wrap up then.
Yeah, I got you.
I'm stay for the wrap.
All right. I get to the. Listen. I gotta wait for the verdict for the for that TikTok singer, the David nigga that killed that 14-year-old. I'm on your ass. Pause. Sunday. I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting. I'm just gonna wait. You next, nigga. Shout out to my dog Stephon Diggs though. I wanted to get to that. That's why I said I want the girls to get on here because I want y'all to verify why that chef got on there and lied and said he beat her up and choked her and all that shit, and then she got on. It was a lot of messy shit. But guess what? Stephon Diggs not guilty.
Yeah, they say he wasn't guilty.
Yeah,
she
we ain't
was
got
gigging
Yeah.
right after she made the video.
Yeah, she was doing a lot. It was a lot. So listen, Sunday, I'll be back. I'm gonna let y'all know. Stephon Diggs, not guilty. Hey, Diggs, you gotta figure something else out, bro. Stop bringing all the girls around. David, on your heels, brother. The Fulio niggas that killed Fulio, cooked. We'll be back Sunday with that. I'll be back Sunday with my review for Chris Brown's album. I promise y'all that. I might give y'all a Saturday pod I might give y'all a Friday pod if I really feel like I want to put in some content out for y'all. But Chris Brown Friday, I definitely will be listening to Brown Friday. I do want to hear what's gonna happen there. What else am I going? Oh, and then next week we'll be back with we on the countdown for ARBs. May 15th. We'll be back for Drake. Happy post Cinco de Mayo. I hope y'all had fun. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all was outside. I hope y'all did what y'all had to do. We back to regular life now. What's the next holiday? Labor Day? Memorial Day? Something? I don't know.
Day.
Oh, Mother's Day. I'm sorry.
Ooh,
Happy Mother's Day.
Oh shit! Look at you.
Sunday.
You heathen.
That is Sunday, ain't it? Mother's Day.
Mother's Day. Yeah.
Look at us. Look at God. Just out here doing shit.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. So, happy Mother's Day early to the women. If we don't see y'all on Sunday, I will be back Sunday to do another episode just for y'all so I can say happy Mother's Day to y'all again. For all my mothers out there, be safe, stay positive. Glad that you guys are positive mothers. If you're raising a son, you know the struggle. If you're raising a daughter, please get better. We have things to get to do out here in the world as a community. Please stop bashing black men. We need us out here. We need us out here. I'm telling you what we need. Black men. Our mental health is fucked up. Sorry that we may forget Mother's Day. Y'all forget Father's Day every year. We ain't got to worry about that. But we out.
Love and happiness.